Hello everybody and happy November. Welcome back to my channel, The Mystic Next Door, where we discuss all things related to healing, intuition, and the mystical. So today's healing message is about embracing change. Autumn is here, at least if you live in the northern hemisphere, and many of you are seeing the beautiful, vibrant leaves changing colors outside, and it's such a lovely symbol of nature's rhythms. So while there are a lot of people who really like to see these changes, there are a lot of people who don't like them. It triggers feelings of dread or the shorter, cooler winter days to come. And I even remember when I was a kid, I used to hate fall. It just reminded me that the carefree days of summer were coming to an end, and that cold, drab days were ahead of me. So I wanted to hold on to whatever little bit of that bright sunshine I could get. I bet a lot of you have the same feelings. And one day I just remember I stopped fighting that change. I recognized the beauty in all of this change that we see with the leaves changing. I'm looking out the window at a beautiful tree that's red and gold, and I'm recognizing that Mother Nature, or Gaia, is presenting us a beautiful opportunity to downshift from the go, go, go pace of life and to go within. So we should all take a cue from nature. All the animals do, the insects do, the plants do, and we should too. So this is a time of year that we should consider as a time of retreat. It's a time to recharge our batteries and to regenerate our strength, just like the animals do. Those who hibernate go within, absorb nutrients, build up their strength for the new growth of a new year, and we humans should do the same thing. So unfortunately though, with modern times, we've lost touch with those beautiful rhythms of nature, and rather than let our bodies rest and restore, we have a tendency to try to operate at the same fast pace all year long. And I get it, it's really hard to slow down. There are many people have demanding jobs and demanding families, and it's easy to believe that we have no control over this pace, but we actually do. So, what I want to recommend to you is to commit to yourself that you'll adjust your schedule just a little bit, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. And that way you'll be able to reap the rewards of that downtime. You'll all be healthier and happier as a result. And here are some simple ways that you can do that. So I see so many kids with busy schedules. And of course that means mom and dad have busy schedules too, running them all over town. So drop one of the kids' activities because they can just resume in the spring. Don't take on extra projects at work at this time of year either, or volunteer activities. Those can wait as well, and they just place extra demands on a time when we should really be slowing down. Exercise habits. So of course exercise is important, but shift your exercise habits in the wintertime to less demanding activities like yoga or walking. And if you like to run or ski or whatever it may be in the wintertime, that's fine, but just make sure that it's not putting extra pressure on you. Let yourself off the hook with that. Find things that are nurturing to your body and your mind. Another thing you can do is eat a lighter dinner and go to bed earlier. This will give your body a better shot at restoring and refreshing, especially during cold and flu season. And we've all heard that there's a new COVID variant coming. So let's give our bodies a fighting chance to stay healthy and calm during the winter. The last thing I would suggest is to try to take a few moments to meditate during your day to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. It doesn't mean you have to fit in an hour-long meditation. If you can't, I understand that's difficult for many, but Simply take a few moments to close your eyes and go within and see if you can just recharge your spirit a little bit. While we're on the topic of change, keep in mind that old habits can leave us in a rut. We walk through life on autopilot, so we wake up, we take a shower, we get dressed, sock, shoe, shoe, put on our makeup, fix our hair, feed the dog, gulp down a cup of coffee, race out the door, drive the same old route to work, and on it goes, day in and day out. Wash, rinse, repeat. It gets really old. When we cling tightly to the past and the known like a security blanket, we miss out on the beauty and promise that new experiences can bring to our lives. Worse, staying in the same old ruts holds us back from sharing our gifts that we came to this life to offer. So, while we're honoring the rhythms of the seasons, let's also recognize that making small changes in our daily lives can open up amazing new possibilities. Many people wonder why they can't find a romantic partner, or why their finances never improve, or they can't lose those last stubborn 20 pounds, or whatever it may be. I challenge you to shake up your routine just a little bit to see what may happen. Here are some small examples of some changes that you can make that can make a big difference in your life. So wake up 10 minutes earlier. Put a dash of cinnamon in your coffee. You might like it. Brush your teeth with the non-dominant hand. Walk the dog on a different path. Ask the kids to pack their own lunch the night before. Greet an annoying coworker with acceptance rather than resentment. That might be harder to do for some. Listen to a new genre of music or podcast, or join a meetup with like-minded people. Drive a new route home from work, because you might see something really cool and it could spark a new interest for you. Take a close look at your own life to see what's working for you and shake up the rest. There are so many ways we can break the old habits that chain us to monotonous lives or toxic patterns. So think about changing a lot all at once if you're comfortable with that, or just change one little thing a week. And I think you're really going to be surprised at the results. Let me know in the comments below how you have freshened up your life and the improvements that come along as a result. I really do think you're going to be surprised. I pulled a card from the Oracle of Angels deck, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. Can you see that? It's got beautiful images. I just love this deck. And the first card that popped out was the Transformation card, which I think is so appropriate for the conversation that we're having today. Transformation. If you look closely, there's kind of a huddled person who's curled up in a ball at the bottom. That person, to me, has gone within and really reflecting on their life. And above them is emerging this beautiful angelic spirit with butterflies all around. And it's almost as if to say that without going within, we really can't emerge fully into who we're meant to be. So I think that was a beautiful message for today. I hope that this message was helpful for you today. Thank you for listening, and please share it with a friend if you think that they might get something from it too. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and please leave a comment below because it'll help others to find me too. Until next time, be well.